Robin.
Mid-show prep sheet time. Wow, we got mid-sheet prep. Mid-show prep sheet. Mid-sheet prep show. I do have to say that was a lot of fun listening to E-Rock and Troy, and everyone was represented in that argument.
Oh, yes.
Hearing from the Troys out there, hearing from the E-Rocks out there. Seems like no one in between. It's either you're kind of an E-Rock guy or a Troy guy.
Yeah.
But E-Rock just fucking killed. When you push him against the wall, he finally starts fighting back.
He falls
comes
through
up
it.
with some gems.
What you meant.
What do you want to do? Mid-show prep sheet? I heard Jimmy during the break go, enough with this Tracy Morgan, basically, right? Now he's in Nashville hanging out, meeting audience members.
Oh, God.
This is not Tracy Morgan.
No, now he's looking silly.
I guess that 30 Rock money must be good, and that's why he's doing all this. Because we know the real,
right.
In my opinion, Tracy, he doesn't want to be doing
I got to pay my rent.
Yeah.
I'm going to apologize to every one of them homos.
I kind of dislike Glad, too, because they know what they're doing. They're holding him hostage. They got one. They caught one. Said, all right, we're going to take advantage of this.
I can't get out that trap.
You can't.
Yeah. I can't get out that trap, Opie. They caught me. Now I can't do nothing. I'm on apology tour. Waddle doodle.
Glad will eventually let him go back into the wild, I guess,
Into the wild? They're going to release him with a
they're
tag?
They're going to release him. Yeah, he's going to be tagged. We got him. We know what.
Got me. They put a radio antenna around my neck and put a big ear thing in my ear.
I wouldn't be surprised if Glad gives him one of those scars from Planet of the Apes.
Oh, God. I cut out his brain.
And I wasn't going racist, yes, because the white guy had the fucking scar before you start trying to get
I'm not a racist
trouble.
anymore. And then you're like, wait. Turn around. Oh, I'm not homophobe.
Right.
And he's got that big fucking receding hairline cut from where they cut his brain out.
What I didn't understand about that whole scene, by the way, the scar was nice and healed, like it happened years ago.
Yeah, wouldn't the hair
that always
grown
bothered
in?
me.
The hair would have grown in already.
Right.
Never would have saw it.
Or the scar would have still been red and like kind of still healing.
Gushy.
But that scene in Planet of the Apes, when you saw that for the first time,
there he is.
That was
You have kinship with this man?
That was horrifying.
Dumb ape.
Horrifying when you saw that scar in that movie.
Yeah.
But that's what they're doing to fucking Tracy. Poor Tracy Morgan. He should have, like you said, I think, Jimmy, apologized. That's it. I apologize.
One apology, and then you're done.
But it's like the Glad is no different than any of the groups.
Of course
when
not.
they have their fucking, when they have you, when they got you, when they've, we say, caught you with your hand in the cookie jar, they milk it because they use you
to get their
as
message
a
out
bullhorn for themselves.
About cookie jar, they mean asshole.
Yeah.
They got me in their tender graces and embraces.
Because I don't do Tracy's voice.
That's it, though.
Because Glad is...
Lunchbox. Time to check in.
Yo,
time to punch in.
Yeah, get that lunchbox. Go to work.
Go to work.
I am.
I'm
You
here.
mean.
But now he's in Nashville. When does this end?
I don't know. But that's how famous Tracy is. A genuinely famous guy.
How much stuff has he had to do already? He's done the photo op. He did the apology, the fake apology, in our opinion. Now he's meeting the audience members in Nashville. I think he's doing PSAs. This is ridiculous. Glad should be ashamed of themselves to try to change someone's mindset on something.
Not one.
And I guarantee Tracy doesn't care about gays either way. Just trying to entertain his audience.
This obsession with the apology. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what did Joe Coy do? I don't even know.
He said something. I think he was on stage. He opened his zipper, and he has girls that want to fuck him, And some guy looked. He goes, "Would you look at my dick, you fag?" Or he did some gay. It was nothing. It was just said fag.
Would you look at my dick? What are you, a faggot? He said faggot.
And
faggot.
Did that hit the blogs?
Oh, it hit.
It did.
Some cunt reporter in fucking Chicago picked up on it. And he had to apologize.
He jumped into an apology before anyone really asked for it either.
Well, Joe is not on the radar like Tracy is. I mean, he's well known enough, but he has to say sorry. But
I guess he does Chelsea's show a lot.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to ruin that gig.
Sure.
So he jumped right on the apology.
Is he the backward hat guy from Chelsea Handler?
I don't know what he wears.
I don't know who.
I've only done it with him a couple of times.
I don't know what he wears. I don't know what he does.
Oh, okay, that guy.
It was an over the top apology too. Like, I sincerely apologize. Oh my God.
You think Glad suggested that Tracy sucks a dick?
You should know what it's like. You know, you guys don't really know what this is like.
How far do they take it when they
How far do they take it in that back room?
Right.
Oh, shit, I gotta suck a dick. I don't like no dick.
On CNN.
That glad person wants me to suck a dick.
Is that far-fetched, though? Come on.
I know.
I imagine he'll be in some kind of parade soon.
I don't know.
We got your outfit for the gay pride parade, Tracy?
I really don't like. Yeah, Joe Coy's apology was, I sincerely apologize for the incredibly foul word I chose to use on stage
But he
last
doesn't
night
believe that?
in Chicago. It was a moment that I regret. I realize that words can be hurtful.
Words hurt, Ant.
Which is never my intent. I'm truly saddened if I offended anyone with my poor choice of words, particularly the gay community. Homophobia is not funny. That almost sounds like someone goofing on an apology.
Yeah.
It's that over the top where I started reading and going, is he fucking with me? Is he fucking with this apology? No guy that's a stand-up comic that does that even for a second on stage, where goes, hey, are you a fucking faggot? On stage to the crowd, believes that in that apology the next day. Stop it.
Getting a following. He has a following, but I mean, he's at a place where people know who he is now. He's got a good regular spot on Chelsea's show. He doesn't want to blow it. Like Tracy doesn't want to blow it either, but Tracy could survive being thrown off of 30 Rock.
Yeah.
His career would survive. He'd do movies.
Yeah.
But
he's just looking like, I need some more time. I got to buy some time in the public eye.
Joe's doing a spot on a popular show, but he doesn't have his own show. He's not as established as Tracy, so I think he was worried that he was going to blow it, and you know. Are
the gays I don't know, cause du jour?
Yeah, that's the.
Is that what it is? Cause,
of course, they're the one. They're right now the special interest group with the loudest voice.
Power.
It was a couple of years ago.
The Asians had it.
And then black groups have always come and gone with it. They come, they have it, they don't have it, they have it, they don't have it. A few years ago, after Michael Richards blew up, everybody was, and they did a funeral for the word nigger, and then fucking, what's his name?
But like Jesus, it came back.
It came back.
With a vengeance.
And it didn't even take 3 days.
No.
Later that afternoon, it was alive and well, and my co-pilot on my way home.
And that was the cause, was all racism, and now it's homophobia.
Now it's homophobia.
It's an annoying shell game, and then you pull the shell off, and whoever's got the fucking loudest voice is the one you pay attention to. And it's all insincere. It's all insincere.
Oh, totally.
You know what I'll believe an apology? When somebody does something, and then comes out before there's a prayer and goes, you know what, I was doing a set last night.
Right.
And I felt kind of bad that I said something I was stupid. Or like I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, and I just want to apologize.
Great point.
I felt bad about it.
I don't knock apologies. Like sometimes people are sorry. Like sometimes you legitimately fuck up and go, you know what? I mean, I'm not above apologizing. Like, hey, I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't have done that. But it's always the same thing. It's always in defense of yourself when the special interest group is swinging a mace at your head. That's always when it is. It's never like, God, you know what? That was kind of like literally. I've been debating apologizing for something, not to anybody I know, because it's something that I've stated before.
Turkey foot.
No, turkey pubis. You never say you're sorry. You tickled the pubis.
Oh, wipe that up.
You make turkey noises, and sometimes you hit the little root.
Oh, God.
The little stem that points up because it's so small.
Oh, my God.
That's just
turkey pubis.
Terrible.
You can get the whole works in your mouth.
Wait, you might apologize for something, Jimmy?
It wouldn't be a public thing, no.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it's been something I wouldn't say I feel bad about.
It's just the right thing to do.
Not even. It's just something I want to do because I kind of feel like I went too far on something. And when I mean too far...
Your parents?
Yes. I'm so sorry for having shamed you.
For being me.
But no, something that I look at and it's like I don't feel the same way. So I'm like, but there's no pressure to do it. It's simply something I've been thinking about for probably a year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think we all would apologize for stuff.
Yeah, but it's when you say something publicly or when you take a stand publicly, and then you look back on it and you go, I don't feel that way. If you say, look, I'm sorry I said certain things, it's different than groveling with a special interest rifle pointed at your head.
Well, that's what's happening here. Tracy to apologize. So he's down there in Nashville Tuesday to issue an apology to the lesbian gay community after an blah, blah, blah. Morgan was scheduled to address reporters Tuesday morning at the Nashville Convention Center after meeting with members of the audience who were offended by his comedy routine and representatives from gay advocacy groups. How many audience members now? I bet you that number's gone way the fuck up. I don't know. Morgan was not expected to take questions during the news conference. So that's going on in Nashville today. Poor Tracy. I hope they release him soon.
The only time you should take questions is if you're fighting it, because they'll ask questions. Is gay bashing funny?
Oh God!
And then you have to point out that a lot of things aren't funny that you address in humor, and that's the gift of humor, is addressing things that aren't funny and allowing people to laugh about them. It's just that I don't want to repeat myself, but people know it's just annoying.
It is annoying.
Oh, sorry.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. Just people. You got to bounce people sometimes, and they don't give you the full name. Oh, it doesn't matter, please. Flying fuck. Yeah.
Okay. We'll just move on. This Obama thing? Anything to it? The
whole election, him being our president. Oh, what?
Well, I know it.
What did Farrakhan say?
Farrakhan is very angry with him as his policy in Libya, Afghanistan.
Well, do you want to do the Obama impersonator, or you want to do the Farrakhan? There's two good.
Oh,
I think Farrakhan's shorter.
Cool, yeah.
Because Farrakhan said that he's one of these guys that, like, he likes Gaddafi. He's met with him.
Yeah, like, really likes him.
Come on, I like Farrakhan, but I said, come on, man, what are you doing? Gaddafi's a cunt.
I think the Knicks are looking at one of Farrakhan's nephews or sons.
Really?
Yeah, supposedly he's got skills. Was it Farrakhan's kid? Can you give me the Daily News yet?
What about that one? Yeah, this fucking...
what do you got on Farrakhan?
Farrakhan's angry that Obama is pretty much doing the same stuff that Bush did, is what he said. This is what Farrakhan's saying. And he came in with all these promises of being, a different guy, a guy with these other different dreams and hopes, and he's just doing exactly the same thing that other people are doing. And he's saying that this whole thing with Libya is murder from the White House. He's murdering people. And the whole deal with Libya really is fucked up because there's no reason for us to even be involved in that whole thing.
We shouldn't spend $1 on that shit country. No. Whatever happens there is none of our fucking business.
It's supposed to be under the guise of protecting civilians from this regime. Meanwhile, the civilians are the ones with rocket launchers in the back of their Toyotas shooting at Gaddafi's guys. Now, believe me, I'm no friend of Gaddafi. The guy's a terrorist, if you ask me. And you don't even have to ask me. It's history is proven. Responsible for the Lockerbie bombing.
Of course.
And but you can't just go into a sovereign nation when there is really no threat to your own country and start fucking shit up with the leadership there. He's a dictator. He's been a dictator there for a lot of years. Just leave him the fuck alone. If his people ever want to revolt, they'll do it. And when they started doing it, let him continue. If he kicks their ass, that's called history.
Can I ask you a question? Hasn't past presidents done exactly that too, or no?
Sure. Yeah, but sometimes...
What's the difference here is, I guess, what I'm asking.
Sometimes they're able to put it under the guise of national security. An unstable Middle East would be a bad thing for the United States. So even if it's not a direct threat, sometimes they can sell it like we got to go in there. That I understand. The Kuwait situation. Saddam Hussein going into Kuwait. He was threatening Saudi Arabia. That's one of our big oil guys. We need to protect that. That's why George Sr. went in. This has nothing to do. This is his idea of a humanitarian effort. Is going in because if you ask him, it's Gaddafi's troops wiping out innocent civilians. Meanwhile, there's an uprising going on. It's a revolution. These civilians are people with guns and fucking artillery, and
they're well armed, aren't they?
Yeah, they're firing on Gaddafi's troops to try to oust him as the leader. It's a revolution. one side wins, one side loses, and so be it. But for us to get involved in that under the guise of a humanitarian mission, when Syria is going through the same thing and Yemen is going through the same thing, and we didn't get involved in that, why? Why aren't we helping those poor civilians?
Because they didn't embarrass us by fucking welcoming home a bomber.
Right.
Who they said they would keep low-key, and that was Gaddafi's recent sin.
Yeah.
Was he embarrassed the U.S., and we don't have the fucking cock to really criticize fucking London for that.
Oh, yeah.
Or to really criticize Scotland for that.
Scotland. England,
we don't have the fucking cock to do that, to say, Scotland, you released a guy who murdered X amount of our citizens.
Yeah.
We are going to cut diplomatic ties. Like, why not?
Mm-hmm. This is for a trade-off for fucking oil, whatever the hell they were getting.
We never should have protected
deal.
Saudi Arabia. We should have allowed fucking Saddam Hussein. In hindsight, I never should have wanted that. We should have allowed Saddam to go in and fuck Kuwait and fuck Saudi Arabia and fuck Libya. I don't care about any of their citizens. They don't care about us. They would never fucking help us.
Yeah,
I'm just tired.
We would have had an oil. We would have had an oil problem.
Oh shit! Fuck it. This is where alternative energy has to come in, or we go to Alaska. Enough with the slavery to fucking foreign oil. Yeah. I'm tired of it.
But it's more complicated than just tough shit, don't you think? With the oil thing.
No,
we gotta move forward, obviously, and not depend on all these fucking.
Then we have to hit back.
But we
somehow.
can't do that today.
How does Israel get oil?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
From us.
Is that what happens?
We buy it from the Middle East and we sell it back to them.
So, are you amazed that Gaddafi's lasted as long as he has?
I am stunned and amazed.
Unbelievable.
This guy is saying fuck you to all those bastards.
Fair to say we were kids when Gaddafi first came around.
83, I think.
He was there. Ronald
country.
Reagan. He was
unbelievable.
He was Reagan's nemesis.
What's this?
Him and Maggie Thatcher used to talk shit about him.
What's
it was
this?
Great.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. What's that?
Where's my episode 2?
What's Curb Your Enthusiasm? Anyone? What is that?
Larry David.
Curb.
Who's
I'll
Larry
take
David?
it. Yeah. But what about Breaking Bad?
Is he funny?
Yeah, he did Seinfeld.
Episode 1 was pretty good.
I don't know Curb.
Oh, I can't wait.
Check it out.
Yeah, I want to be ahead of the
New
curve.
show?
I want to be a spoiler for everyone else.
Huh. You want this? I don't. I have no reason to watch this.
I mean,
You don't like Curb?
I had never heard of it before.
Oh, really?
It's a good show.
It's good.
It is.
Kick him to the right. Put your mouth on the
Curb.
right.
How about we do this? So
Yeah.
Farrakhan talks about Obama.
Yeah, he's very angry.
Puts you in a tough spot, sir.
Well,
You don't like either one of these guys.
tell you the truth, I agree more with some of Farrakhan's, not his teachings or some of his ideology on race. Okay. I believe more on Farrakhan's side than I do Obama's.
You believe the radical, like he's more radical than a lot of them?
Just a little.
But he really believes that white people are primarily at fault. And, you know, it's like that.
Well, sure he does. Well, you know, and I can say screw that. I just like his, views on separatism. Yeah. It's pretty good.
Does it bother Farrakhan that his grandson is a bit on the white side, by the way?
Yeah, well, you know, only so much you could have done a few hundred years ago. Protect against that.
Farrakhan's grandson's a really good basketball player, and the Knicks are taking a look at him.
Plays for Virginia?
Mustafa Farrakhan Jr.
Oh, boy.
So
sounds like an angry person.
Here's Farrakhan.
Do you think God would give his only begotten son for this world?
Think about it, motherfucker.
Think. Look at the world that you live in.
Yeah.
How rotten it is. We voted for our brother,
Yep.
Barack.
Yep.
Beautiful human being with a sweet heart. And now he's an assassin.
Oh, damn.
They've turned him
They've turned him.
into them.
Means white people, by the
You
way.
didn't hear me.
Oh,
They turned him.
they turned him.
Did she actually
They brought
say
him
yes?
to
We did.
Yes, we did. We heard you, motherfucker.
See? Oh, now he can stay in Buckingham Palace. Nobody stayed there.
No.
Just a few presidents. Why him? Why?
I'll tell you why.
See, we know this enemy.
You're hurting my ears.
Love this guy.
Satan
Sir.
deceived the whole world.
Yep. Satan, white people, by the way.
But you see that's where it's like,
Love that guy.
how about they turned him? We know what you say. I know, but he can say, no, I meant the government or the murderous ideology.
No, we know what he
We
means.
know what you're talking about.
That's like when I say they commit most of the crime.
We know. It's like, how about, it's like, come on, fucking Farakon. Can you not just say that Obama is like every other politician?
Right.
Did it have to be they turned
changed
him? This fucking, it's always this place of responsibility passed off to the other. They turned him. So I guess they turned Bush too. But you weren't talking about Bush that way.
But Bush is just one of them already.
Or you weren't talking about Clinton that way.
Yeah, well, first black president, Bill Clinton. They turned him.
They turned this brother. Why don't you fucking stop
brother. He has a sweet heart.
He was never a brother. Jimmy said
But
many
they
times.
turned him.
Sorry, I have a mouthful of food, but I love Jimmy's point. Obama's a nerd. He's not a brother.
He's a nerd.
He's not a brother in the definition of brother. He never was.
Farrakhan thought he was a brother. All the black people that came out to vote with these illusions, these delusions that this was going to be a whole nother world for them of not paying bills. And remember that one woman? Now I don't have to worry about my gas payments and my mortgage. Obama's in the house. He's gonna. Yeah. Oh,
You can't
what
be
happened?
that stupid.
Wah, 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 nothing.
I always knew the guy was a nerd.
Buckingham Palace.
See, but
Why he stay in Buckingham Palace? To bring brainwash. That's when they made him sleep next to the bean pod.
Yeah.
They turned him.
Yes.
Not he did it. Not as commander-in-chief.
Yeah.
He is bloodthirsty.
He bought
like
up
other
into the power and
Right. They turned him.
Yeah.
That's what's it is still, even a guy as smart as Farrakhan, that is still a fucking place of victimization. Stop it.
You don't believe that he believes that, do you? I don't think Farrakhan believes that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
think?
I
think he does.
Then he's,
Yeah,
a,
he does.
then he's a dummy.
yes, he does.
Scotty in New York. Scotty.
Yo, Opie, how can you say that you've never heard of Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yeah, I never heard of
Oh
this
my
show.
God. Are there people this stupid? Is this guy get
What?
caller of the?
I never heard of Curb, man.
NASCAR.
You never heard? What the
Yeah, I
fuck
guess
you
think this
talking
guy
about?
gets NASCAR tickets because you're a fucking idiot.
What? I never heard of Curb. Who's in Curb?
Larry David. I told you.
Larry David.
I don't know. What did Larry David do? I don't even know the name.
Larry David produced Seinfeld.
I know Seinfeld. Who was he in Seinfeld?
He wasn't in Seinfeld. He produced it, but his show is. If
Then
you
how
like
would I know
Seinfeld-
a producer?
George is based on him.
How could you not know Larry David?
I don't. I really just don't know him. I'm sorry. I don't know him all. Is he an up and coming guy or?
Is he an up and coming guy?
Yeah.
No, dude.
Oh shit! I couldn't believe it either, and that's why I had to do
know.
that. The second half of Farakon.
See, America can sit down tyrants, but who will sit her down? She puts her trust in her weapons of war. She threatens the nations of the earth and has my brother calling for the assassination of brother Muammar Gaddafi. What has he done? I can defend that man. You don't know that man.
I know that
See,
man.
you're a victim of that media that's controlled by satanic forces.
The Jews. The Jews. Brings it down.
My poor brother.
Oh, my poor.
They're bombing. They said they were only going over there for humanitarian reasons.
That's what I just said.
We're going to stop Gaddafi from killing his own people. And we believe that.
Dummies.
You've been deceived.
We have been shocked, my brothers. We've been deceived.
I got to make a point.
I like listening to him.
It's true, though.
Can I make a
Oh,
point?
yeah.
Note to self: have Roland get you fucking food. This kid knows how to make things tasty.
What is that?
It's an omelet.
This looks chock full of stuff.
Who gets your food, Jimmy? Look at how nice that looks.
The mushrooms in there.
Mushrooms, peppers to spice it up, a little spinach. There's got a little tomatoes and just enough Swiss cheese to bring it all together.
Just to make
Roland
it
is the shit.
congeal a bit.
Yeah.
You need it to congeal.
What do you mean? The
You
cheese
know,
part?
Stick it together.
Yeah.
Make it stick to the ribs.
And Farrakhan. Sorry.
Oh, where's he?
Come on, you
Sit
guys.
down.
You guys really think he believes all that?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think he does. That's the thing. He's not like a Jesse Jackson or a Reverend Al. He really believes his shit.
Or is he
He's
using?
pissed at fucking Obama.
I'd respect him more if he was using the language that he'd probably rather use.
Right.
Say
right.
Jews. Say white people. Stop trying to leave it kind of vague.
They have turned.
Who's they?
But he really thought Obama was a brother? Come on. Or do you think he's using that for his own,
A little bit of both. Obviously, his argument would be, if they pulled Barack over in a car, they would see him as they see me.
Right.
They would see you. You see us that way. We don't see ourselves that way. I'm just talking to you in language that you created. All right.
Yeah.
Got it. Gotcha.
Check, please.
Yeah, check. Gotcha.
I think he's a showman.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I do think he believes in a lot of this stuff.
You do.
Maybe he embellishes.
What percentage? He can't be all in, Ed. Come on.
No one's ever all in on anything they say.
Right.
I know that. But
he believes more than he doesn't believe.
I'd put him at a little over, probably 75%, 80.
Wow.
Around there. I think he believes that Obama has been infected by all the white people around him and the white system.
But he's not smart enough to know that every president will be affected by the system?
No, he's smart enough, but he's not saying, I didn't think it would happen, or he's just saying this is what happened. I think he believes it.
He's also religious.
Yeah. So
He's a religious guy, and they're a little more
That's kind of sad then.
irrational, I think, because of the religion aspect.
We move on to the Obama impersonator.
What's this guy?
Why is this such a big deal? The guy kind of looked like Obama, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And then what, he was doing some racist shit?
I think so, yeah. I haven't heard it.
Does he sound like him?
I don't know. He kind of looks like...
Does he do these impressions? Sounds like the real people?
He kind of looks like a rough version of Obama look. Oh, sorry. That's...
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, he looks a little more gangster than Obama.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
a little more
rough around the
gangster.
edge.
Yeah. Obama's
Almost
retarded
looks like him.
brother.
Like his younger brother.
Yeah. Oh, he looks a little fruitier in that picture.
Obama-
He looked all heart in the other one.
He has the personality captured food in my mouth.
Oh, you heard this, Jimmy?
No, I'm just looking at his photo.
Yeah,
this guy Kyle Grooms, I know, does a great Obama voice. He doesn't look like him, though.
Yeah.
He's black, but he doesn't look like him.
Well, let's take a listen. Obama impersonator makes race-related Obama jokes.
Time does fly when you're having fun. We're more than halfway through June already. Now, my favorite month is February, Black History Month. You see, Michelle, she celebrates the full month, and, I celebrate half.
All right.
This guy's going to win the NASCAR tickets, by the way.
My father was a black man from Kenya, and my mother was a white woman from Kansas. So yes, my mother loved a black man, and no, she was not a Kardashian.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's topical.
Who does he sound like? Flip Wilson, early Richard Pryor, somebody that used to be on TV.
The sound quality and the laughs sound like that. It sounds like, when you listen to it, it sounds like an old comedy record because of the...
Yeah.
It's a weird quality that this was recorded on.
Might have been sounding a little like Richard Pryor before Richard Pryor decided to go all in with Edge and stuff.
This is a ballsy stuff, by the way, because you're talking about the president, and it is the GOP convention. Or GOP, it was a Republican. This wasn't a nightclub.
I'm surprised they would hire a guy like that.
I wonder if they knew. He did a lot of racial stuff, I think.
They were.
This was in New Orleans?
Yeah.
Oof.
They were getting more upset though that he was making fun of GOP people. I think.
Oh, really?
Well, why
Yeah.
wouldn't they?
By the way, we found out yesterday that Sam's Puerto Rican. Let's not forget.
A little bit Puerto Rican.
Like maybe 0.5%, but I don't think
Something's
much.
in there. If we knew how to read that actual dumb fucking
Absolutely.
thing. Who knew? We were just speculating that that's what the percentages meant.
The highest percentage was Puerto Rican.
I don't think there was the highest. There's the highest non-white percentage.
No, it was pretty high.
Yeah.
A big mixture of whitey all over.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Would you hate if you were licking a vagina and it spoke, but it sounded like Al Del Vecchio? Like you feel like
Yeah.
Are you gonna come soon? Yeah.
Oh, God, how could you keep licking?
And the clit was like his nose.
Oh no, that would be terrible.
Boo.
Boo.
Someone might be taking you to task, Ant.
What's the problem? Let me see.
I don't know.
When Ant says he raises some, how does he know he was talking about separatism? Well, let's see what David has to say. He's in Washington. One? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Hey, what's up?
Hi, my friend. What's slapping?
Well, you just read the question. I'll repeat it, though. When you were talking earlier about, yes, I agree with some of Farakon's shit.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I know the next thing out of your mouth was going to be some shit about, yeah, I agree with his views on separatism?
Oh, yeah. Why? You knew that? See, because don't make it sound like a miracle that you knew that's what was going to come out of my mouth. If you listen to the show for however many years I've been on the air, I think I'm pretty, I think my ideology is pretty much out there, isn't it?
That's right. You're a despicable racist, my friend.
Am I a despicable racist, or am I kind of a lovable racist? I think I'm a little lovable.
There's some love
despicable
in there,
are people that go out and a despicable racist would be someone that goes out and does something horrible to people that they don't like based on color, religion, whatever, race, like prevent them from getting jobs or advocate violence against them or something. How do I do? What do I do? Anything but base? All I do is.
You got me there. But I do think that you were a funnier guy when you weren't obsessed with race, i.e., before Obama happened.
So vote him out, and I'll be funny again. That's all we got to do. Anthony, funny again in 2012. That's the campaign slogan.
God, now we're all torn. Fuck.
All right.
That's funny.
All right, my friend.
All right.
I don't know. I've always been like that. It's like when people go, they were funnier during this or this one, or remember when Opie and Anthony that. Yeah, I've always been this guy. Don't worry about it.
You just didn't want
I haven't had a
to know.
nervous breakdown and changed. I'm the same fucking piece of shit I've been since I first hit the airwaves, and even before that.
You're just vocal about it now, right?
Yeah, a little more vocal. Because the truth of the matter is, I got tired of the fact that no one else would speak up. It was very rare that you heard people speak up in plain English and not try to beat around the bush, not try to protect themselves. Once you stop trying to protect yourself from being called a racist, whether you are or not, I'm not saying, and when I call myself a racist, I'm not saying, hey, look at me, I'm a racist. You know, you could take what I say and interpret it yourself. But once you free yourself from the word, where if someone goes, you're a racist, and you go, I don't give a fuck that you're calling me that, it opens it up where you could really just discuss things more openly. I don't mean me be hateful or terrible, but you can have an open and honest discussion now because you're not afraid of that label anymore. It makes it easier to have an open discussion. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Thank you. I'm just a racist.
You're talking to yourself. You gotta be crazy.
I know. It's a microphone. I assume there's people on the other end of this, but what the fuck am I? What are you going to do?
Phil from Rochester. You were funnier before listeners thought they were hosts of the show.
Yeah, that's another good one. Oh, that's a hoot.
Phone show?
Yeah, you want
phone
to do it?
show. Come on.
When are we doing our phone
Where's
show?
the phone show?
Today, actually,
Love
I
the
think.
phone show.
I
I hate it.
I want to show people what a phone show could do.
Let's do it on
Phone
Thursday
show.
to compete
Phone
with
show.
the other phone show.
No, me and Ann don't have to be here for that.
Oh.
That's what I'm getting at. Friday should be phone show.
You want to do it at 10 o'clock?
we
If we
leave.
do phone show, we don't have to be here.
10 o'clock.
That's the
we
beauty
don't
of
have,
phone show.
We don't have to be here at 10 o'clock either.
You
so
want
why
to do it
blow
from
that?
6 to 10.
I'm at 6 to 10 is phone show.
Oh.
Right?
So
6 to 10.
who's got to be here to pick up the calls?
You. Add another show to your repertoire.
Oh, okay.
Second
it?
half of the Obama guy doing the racist thing.
Okay.
Michelle Bachmann. Now, what can I say about Michelle Bachmann that she hasn't already said about herself? The other day, she called me a one-term president.
That's it?
What happened?
He was a one-syllable president.
What happened?
Something's going
Let's go. God bless you. God bless
That
the
was
United
the
States.
controversy.
God bless America. Thank you.
Oh, did they cut that out?
They potted the sound down, and then some guy came on stage while the sound was potted down and put his arm around him and said, "Okay, you're done."
Why?
It brought him off stage. It got uncomfortable. He was up for like 15
You
minutes.
sure that wasn't the app going crazy today?
No, yeah, no.
No, that was real.
Oh, because he was goofing on the GOP?
Yeah, he was up there for like 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Wait, so they had no problem if he
red
was
light
making
him?
fun of Obama and Democrats, but as soon as he went after a Republican, they red lighted him?
That's what it seemed like.
Oh, boy.
I bet it was the race stuff.
Oh, boy.
Everyone's uptight about that
boy.
shit.
Could have been that too.
Someone call Wolf Blitzer. We have a situation.
Yeah.
Situation.
Music
Oh,
bed,
boy.
Wolf. Get the music bed started, Wolf.
Graphics.
Very important.
Music.
Oh,
Very
Lots of
important.
screens behind me. People coming and going.
Look at CNBC.
Nostril hair.
Wow.
Who the fuck enjoys McGurvey's picks?
It's McGurvey's picks.
2-year, 100.2 points, switch 5 of 2, Canadian National, first cash under the scroll, gold binders, 054, Capital One, CLF. Who the fuck can read all that shit?
Look at the big S&P 500 graph.
God, I fucking hate financial stuff. Can every fucking channel stop trying to give me every bit of information?
This is what I picture an epileptic seizure would look like.
That's what it would look like.
If you had to draw what
that's
an
in your head.
an epileptic seizure is, that would be it right there.
Epileptic.
That would be.
Yeah. Did I fuck it up? Yeah, I fucked up that thing.
That
Who's the...
Who's the?
I stopped myself.
What?
I was going to say... it was close to...
10?
Oh Jesus! Yeah, that would have been bad.
Sorry.
Sick of TV trying to be everything. Just be TV.
How about Dick of the Day award? Will that help everybody out?
Dick of the day.
Yeah.
Now, who gets that?
Hey, aren't we starting the line of the day thing in the 10 o'clock hour?
Yes, we will tomorrow.
Soon?
Why don't we
great.
do it on this show? We ought to do it at the end.
Or
That
we
was always
can.
a fun feature.
Or if we don't get to it, then it could be pushed over into the 10 o'clock hour. But
We'll have it ready for whenever.
We heard you out there. They want it back. We're bringing
Okay.
it
I
back.
always
Yes.
like that.
Yeah, I liked it too. It just needed to take a break. Man urinates in water. City flushes 8 million gallons of water.
That's kind of silly, but
It is silly, right?
it's a reservoir, right?
A 21-year-old man was caught on security camera urinating into a city reservoir. Oregon's biggest city is sending 8 million gallons of treated drinking water down the drain.
Treated.
8 million gallons.
So now this was already treated. See, that makes more sense.
But
'cause
doesn't the government allow for all this shit?
Yeah,
we used to do that bit on the radio.
government allows you that.
No, you're allowed a certain amount of rat hairs and
Yeah, I've
food
heard about that
and a
stuff.
certain amount of feces and this and that because they can't completely control it.
Yeah.
So they have figured out how much of that shit you could actually consume without it hurting you.
Right.
So if one guy's leaking 8 million gallons of water, it sounds disgusting, but it would never affect you and you would never know.
No.
You would never know in the end.
No, I don't know if it's
It'd be so broken up.
if it's untreated, then it's got to go through treatment anyway.
Check the guy, make sure he doesn't have HEP or anything, I guess.
But if it's like at a treatment plant and it's been, it's in the aeration tank or something and he's pissing in that,
But isn't that...
maybe there's a problem.
But it's open air, right? So isn't other
I would
shit
think.
falling into the
yeah,
water?
you think like dead birds are falling in there and other animals are pissing and
Right.
shitting in it.
Portland officials defended the decision Monday. So a lot of people are like, what are you doing, man? We need all the water we could get. Saying they didn't want to send city residents water laced. However, infinitesimally with urine. Another word I have no idea.
Infinitesimal, yeah. That's exactly what they know. It's parts per million.
Oh,
Means
okay.
there's babies in the water.
Yay! I want to drink some of that. Give me the chubby-footed kid water.
It's like baby soup, Uncle Paul.
Yeah, he had like little chubby feet. Go.
I don't even know what that is.
Boing.
Don't even ask what it is. He's begging you to ask him. Don't do it, Ant. Don't do it.
Go.
Never offers this up by himself. He has to wait for you to ask. Don't ask this time, please. I know you're itching.
What is that?
No,
Huh?
Public health officials say, however, that urine is sterile in healthy people and that the urine in the reservoir was diluted. Perhaps a half pint in millions of gallons.
A half pint in millions of gallons. Well,
It's ridiculous.
What do they do to this asshole?
Parts per million, man. They should again, because like you said, there's dead birds falling in there.
You want to know what they find?
Wow.
The reservoirs are drained twice a year to see what the fuck has landed in.
Yeah.
For cleaning. And workers have found, are you ready for this? And they're worried about this guy's lousy piss.
Dead bodies.
Found animal carcasses, paint cans, construction material, fireworks debris, and even the plastic bags people use to scoop up after their dogs.
Yeah.
See?
But this guy pisses. This is a panic move.
Yeah.
Some fucking idiot made a panic move.
Not that I want pissy water in any way, shape, or
Dude,
form.
if it was a 1 gallon jug, fair enough. But if you
Yes.
fucking take a piss in 8 million gallons of water, however infinitesimal,
Did
that's
that
some
lad
OCD
get in
asshole.
trouble?
Huh?
Did that lad get in trouble?
I didn't feel like reading that far, Ant.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know if he got in trouble.
I would.
This guy goes, nobody wants to drink pee. I wouldn't say nobody.
Exactly.
Hey,
We've had some pee drinkers on the show.
yeah, it's
talking
been a
to one.
couple.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Joe Rogan wanted us to all drink our own pee. Remember? We couldn't do that one either.
No, there's no humiliation in that.
I would drink my own pee if other fucking people were drinking their own pee. I wouldn't be the lone wolf
Be on
this
ice.
one. You would do it on ice? That would
Be a little cool and refreshing.
that would make it worse.
I could not drink
I want
piss
mine-
unless I was, like, dying of dehydration.
I want mine to look frothy.
You want it to be foamy like a warm beer, like a Guinness?
Yeah.
Do you know what song was running through my head?
I'm not asking.
I'll tell you. Because you said tea. I was thinking of iced tea before.
Yeah.
It was the Tetley tea song for a long time. I guess because I've been obsessed with Bill Tetley. But I just kept thinking, I love those tiny little tea leaves. And Tetley tea. It was running.
You got to go, I love those tiny little tea.
It was just... I love those tiny
I
little
love
tea
those.
No, it was like Don Meredith sang it or something.
How many farts did he get out today?
Probably 41.
Ant was going on a pretty good rant about it. He's
know,
not a
I was
racist.
just farting.
You're going...
I don't think anyone heard it.
As well he should be.
I love those tiny little tea leaves.
So what do you think of all that shit in our water?
That's what I say.
Okay, here
They
you
figured
go.
it out.
Because people want to know. The young man, Josh, told this TV station he'd been drinking, was with friends, and thought that the reservoir was a sewage treatment plant.
Oh.
He said he felt guilty instantly, and then security guards arrived. I knew I did wrong when I did it, he told the station. So I don't think you
poor
can find
guy.
this guy.
No.
Maybe for taking out your dick in public or whatever. But
That's
Guy's
a
gotta
panic
pee.
move by Portland. They overreacted. Maybe if it was the underarm hair of a hippie girl, they probably would have left it in there.
They
Man,
love that.
it's natural. But then again, so do I.
Syringes from heroin addicts. They love that too.
Do they?
Yeah. It's real stupid.
I love those tiny little tea leaves.
Man, Tetley.
And Tetley tea.
Man,
I
Tetley.
think Don Meredith sang that. It was so annoying.
Oh, Dandy Don?
I want to know who sang that. I fucking hate the
Did
Tetley
Dandy
tea song.
Don Meredith sing that one?
I don't. Do you remember the commercial? I mean,
yeah, I do.
you do. Okay.
No, I really do. I wouldn't know the words offhand.
Do you remember Ant?
Oh, and remembers
I
all
remember
that
that
shit.
one. I love those tiny
Can we
little
find
tea
it?
leaves.
Yeah, but
In
it
Tetley
was
tea.
the way he sang it was like, I love those tiny little tea leaves. And Tetley tea. I just remember that version. I want to say it was Don Meredith. Are you Googling Don Meredith? Or YouTubing?
I checked.
No, it's not Bill Tetley.
No, I know.
I know.
It's stuck in my head though.
Why, Bill Tetley?
Wah, Bill Tetley.
It's different.
Wah.
Yeah.
Comedy Central canceled Norm's show.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow, they don't
Why?
cancel anything.
They didn't give it a shot. His sports show's going by.
I heard it was great.
Yeah,
I heard it was
forget
good,
that.
too.
Bunch of assholes over there. Then
Hey,
Norm's a weird guy.
Was it over complaints or was it over ratings? Did they say?
I would assume over ratings. Just because it's sports, so you're
I really didn't
you're
know
shutting down
anybody
your
that
audience.
watched it. To tell you the truth,
You're
not
shut-
one. You watched it there, Travis. Not anyone that cares. Then
Was it
I
good?
knew no one that really mattered that watched.
That's not nice.
Oh.
I'm
How
right
was
here.
it?
Did you like it?
It was. It had its moments.
What didn't you like about it?
Yeah.
I think some of the segments were kind of forced.
Like
he had a segment called what the H, and while the segment itself was good, there was no need to name it and make it about
Wow, it
what
sounds
the
like
age.
what the what the hell?
Yeah. I mean, he had some really funny
Could be
jokes.
what the heck.
Yeah, he had some really funny jokes, but I mean, I just don't think
Or
it found
hullabaloo.
its
hullabaloo.
Well, that would be what's the.
What the?
You want another good story?
Please.
Cops.
Another would be. I'd make an assumption that by saying another, you meant there were some entertaining stories before this one.
Yes.
Oh, so far so good.
You should say, would you like your first good story of the day?
Yes.
All right, is this a good one?
Oh.
Cops, drunk, naked man operated on pet Doberman.
Wow.
And this is in our neighborhood, Jimmy. Alerted by reports of a naked man covered in blood, police rushed to a near West Side apartment, found a highly intoxicated man who had been operating on his pet Doberman, Foley, officials say.
Doing an operation on him?
This dude's 44, charged with felony cruelty to an animal late Sunday after he told police he had tried to remove a cyst from under the dog's right ear, according to police. Hey, man, vet bills are very expensive. I don't blame him.
So what was he
guy
doing?
For trying to do this. Bail was set at $75,000. There you are, fucking pissed at this guy, and all he was doing was trying to take care of his dog.
How did people know about it? Was there dog
Well,
yelp?
Gibbs' landlord got a call from other tenants in the building who said water was leaking into their apartments from the ceiling, according to whatever. The landlord knocked on Gibbs' door, got no response, let himself in. Gibbs then ran toward him naked and covered in blood. Landlord also saw a blood-soaked towel in the apartment before he left to call police. His hands were covered in blood. He was highly intoxicated.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Dog okay?
No.
Died?
I don't know. I didn't read that far.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to read that far?
Nah, I could give a shit.
What are you looking at, Sam?
Trump Tower. He might be one of our neighbors.
Oh, yeah, they give an address? No?
There's a lot of Trump fucking towers down that way. He's
Sam-
real close to us.
Yeah, Sam apparently found a
Yeah?
YouTube thing that's got like commercials from the 70s in it.
It's a
I remember
montage
all of these.
But they don't have the Tetley T song.
No, not the Tetley
You
T
can't,
song.
did you Google? Did you YouTube Don Meredith Tetley T?
Oh, of course I did.
And what did come up?
Nothing.
It's not true. Do it again.
All right.
Fucking liar.
What's this about, though? This could be kind of cool.
Oh, there's some old ones.
Kind
man.
of commercials.
Yeah, I
1970
saw
and 71.
How
I
long
saw
is this
some
piece?
old ones.
9 minutes.
It's too long.
Not. If you look at the clock, it's not.
Might be just right.
Could be perfect.
What are they
Just play
for?
one that we know.
Ant.
Where's the one with the Asians? Go to the Asians. Yeah.
Do we have our escape route planned out yet?
Yeah.
We do?
Yeah.
Which way are we going today?
I'm going this
No,
way
no.
immediately.
Okay. Do it like we're doing a play in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
schoolyard.
yeah.
Football play. What are you thinking?
Yeah. I'm thinking
Dude, they're going to...
quick,
They're gonna-
and then break left hard.
They're going this way today
Yeah.
and cutting that way. I guarantee it.
But the trick is I can't meet him at that intersection, so we got to move. We got to hustle.
But if we cut down this way, completely...
No.
Because
Then
they
you
walk...
got the whole distance between fucking Yawnville or Yawn.
No, we're not in Yawnville until past that guardrail.
Yeah, but they can see us.
But if we could get past that...
No, the second
Because
I
they-
make this turn, I'm out of their view.
They cut through, though, waiting on the other side.
But I
do.
go fast.
But we could flank.
But if I go fast, they won't get through there until we're gone.
The only way for them to do it is send one boss each way.
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah.
allowed to do
Whoops.
Are we allowed to do the Howard out?
That elevator.
Sort of.
I
Down
don't
one
know.
floor.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, is that what he does? I have no idea how he leaves.
Yeah, I don't want to give away his. But are we allowed to? Is there any way we go that way? Not all the way down, but just to kind of like confuse everybody.
I don't know if you can get
Pop
away
out
with it.
somewhere else. Maybe up.
What if you shut the curtains on the studio and lock the door, and then you just stay for the after show?
You know what the beauty is?
What?
This is a recording. We're already gone.
We did this morning.
All right, let's go.
You want to watch the Asian Tetley Tea commercial?
No, I mean,
Is
let's
it
go.
Tetley Tea Asian commercial?
Yeah,
I
but
thought
it
it was
wasn't
the
the
whisk.
song.
All right, let's go. Let's hear this.
No. Okay.
Here's a commercial for Tetley
Let me
Tea.
see.
Who's more demanding about our
That's
tea
Arnold.
than we English?
Mr. Miyagi.
We expect a cup of tea to have the kind of flavor one
Miyagi.
only gets from Tetley's tiny little tea leaves. Curious how others can call us English cold people with all this hot Tetley tea running through our veins. No, really.
Tetley, the #1 tea bag in England.
What a terrible commercial.
What do you call an Asian tea drinker?
Asian. No, and Sam, I didn't mean that one. I meant the whisk commercial with the Asians. I hate dealing with kids that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
How old were you in 1971, Sam?
Yeah, Sam.
That you don't know this.
Negative 12.
Keep going. Click, click, click. Let me see.
Wait, he was
click, click. Keep going.
Did you hear
keep
that?
Going. Hold on,
Hey,
hold on.
he was
there it is. No, wait.
He was negative 12 in 1971.
Was he?
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
He was negative 12.
Negative 12. Keep going. Keep going.
Were you really negative 12?
No,
I was born in 83.
Oh my God.
What's that one?
Let's play it.
Oh, I thought it was Ancient Chinese Secret.
Travis, what do you got?
This is a present for Jim.
The hell is this?
Present
good.
for me?
Fan mail from some flounder.
A while
Yay.
back, Jim asked for something from sales, and
Oh, cool.
Is that true?
yes.
What is it?
Did he mean it facetiously?
What is that?
Holy Jesus Christ.
What is it?
That is a giant
Wait, that's
box
completely
of
filled
condoms.
with Trojans?
I didn't ask for these.
Mrs. Eric Nagel says that you asked for them a while ago.
No, here's what was going to happen.
Oh,
Here's what was going to
no.
happen.
Everyone knows that Jimmy doesn't use rubbers.
I didn't know what they were. I'm like, what are Trojans?
There are
I
4
completely-
dozen packages in there.
Exactly. They give
Each
you-
one has 4 huge boxes.
Wait, do the
and
math.
each
They're not
box
magnums.
has-
Right now.
Do the math. How many rubbers?
How many
arrived?
pieces of pussy would you be able to get with this?
4, 20. There's 280 condoms.
All right, let's have a party.
No, I'll tell you why I didn't need these. It was going to be they were going to sponsor something.
Let's see what.
Oh,
I was going to do
There you go.
live reads for them,
Can I see one?
40.
This is the.
but it never happened.
Oh, these are the ones that kind of expand at the end.
Right.
That way your dick is all loosey-goosey inside the rubber.
Wow.
The rubber doesn't hug tight to your schlong.
Right.
It's got the loosey-goosey part that kind of goes and rubs your dick. It goes.
But where are the ones for?
So it prevents your penis from looking like a pinhead?
Yeah. It doesn't have the little pinhead, but it looks like it's.
No, I mean, you know how it squishes everything down.
Yeah, but it looks like your penis has been scalded and the skin's hanging
Yeah,
off.
where you look like a sharpened pencil all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a man who needs to get himself a little pussy.
Wow, this is a lot of fucking rubber.
Yeah, well, I need a lot of rubbers.
Why, Jim?
Because I'm going to be sticking my piece of meat into a whole bunch of different pussies.
So I can be on the Variety Hour.
Oh, and the Bill Tetley Variety Hour?
Yeah.
No, they don't take sexual sponsors.
Dual action.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
What's dual action mean?
Ribbed for her pleasure.
there's
Dual action lubricant. Warming and tingling sensation for both partners. His ass and his penis. Tapered at the base for a secure fit. Lubricated inside and out for a more natural feel.
I want to wear Magnum XLs. And then I want to put one on and then jump and watch it just fall on the floor. How humiliating. Falls off like a hat that's too big.
Like a hat that's too big. There we go. Oh, let's crack one of these open. Let's see what this is all about.
Let's put them on.
Yeah, let's all put them on each other.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. This looks nice.
This is cool.
Look at this.
That's right. You better
all lubricated. Ew.
Anthony's rolling down his finger. It really is. It looks like
It's very lubricated.
come on.
it's the tower fell.
It's really wet. Anthony's pulling it all the way down.
Yes.
Why is it wet, Jimmy?
It's
Why would they make him so wet? I don't really
It's probably
understand.
because what happens is it gets too dry and then all of a sudden you need like extra lubrication from a
Why?
pussy.
Ew.
Hands are gonna
That's
be
pretty
all-
cool though.
This thing is really.
God, I wish my fucking
See, it's
cock would
bigger
fill
at the
that out.
end because then your dick slides around in it and you don't feel like just that it's in a balloon. I've heard about those condoms. Ew, now I got lube all over me. I'm going to have to masturbate.
Shakes it. No, you ought to shake someone's hand. Imagine with that. There you go. What's that
Yeah.
on your hand?
Something you don't put on your dick during the contract negotiations.
Yeah.
You fuck.
Exactly.
See, get it? I got it up the ass with no lube. And it hurt.
Sure does.
That's why it's tough to have a relationship.
Yeah.
Bring it back to the beginning of the show.
Oh, right. Right.
All right, so when we get back,
Ecstasy.
we're going to have to wrap this up for today.
Hang on. We have one more
Condoms.
story. One more story.
I got to go sign.
Hang on.
Yeah, we have
lease
to
papers with
we have-
lubricant on my hands. I
We have
could
one
have
more
washed.
story for after the break.
We have to do a live read and then come back to the show.
Yeah, I know. We're coming back. Don't worry.
Good.
I don't know if I should wait around for her to come today. I might just go home.
Who?
Cameron Diaz. It's a long time.
Give yourself a break from that whole thing.
No, it's fun. It's 2 hours, though.
You have to wait 2 hours?
Well, she's not here at 12.
Oh, I see. Why don't you come back?
Yeah, once I'm home,
The fuck is this?
I'll be tugging my dick.
Yeah.
Trying to tug my dick.
Am I supposed to now just sit here and say like a Quiznos sandwich is something you don't eat because you have to? It's something to eat because you want to?
Yes. True.
Right? And if you're tired of the same old drive-through deals and brown bag nothingness, Quiznos, it offers you $5 taste interventions for the entire month of June, I'm talking about, featuring the all-new Southern barbecued pulled pork sub. Oh, that sounds great, huh? Every inch is packed with flavor. Slow-roasted pork, smoky barbecue, all-natural mozzarella, and yellow mustard and pickles piled high, and toasted to perfection on Quiznos artisan bread. I'm not kidding you. For a limited time, a large sub could be yours for just $5. That's right. Sink your teeth into a large Quiznos sub, a Southern barbecued pulled pork sub, or any of the Quiznos large toasty favorites subs for only $5. Go to Quiznos.com, find that nearest location, and get in there. Hurry today. Free yourself from taste captivity. Quiznos, you want to do it? Anyone want to do the 5 M's?
I'll do them.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy's much better at this.
Do the 5 M's at the bottom there.
Pronounced as 5 separate M's.
Right.
Was that good, though? Or is
Then you
it
got to go toasty. At the end.
toasty?
That sounded a little too ethnic. I like that one.
Toasty.
It's very gentle.
Toasty.
No, you didn't separate them.
You guys
You don't have to separate them.
It says separate them.
It does, M pronounced as 5 separate M's.
Yeah.
M toasty.
Oh, that's perfect.
Murder, Sam. She was killed with a Quiznos sub. It was dropped off a building onto her head, Sam. There was deliciousness all over.
She was murdered.
Yeah, toasty, Sam. It's a delicious sandwich. Tell Detective Monahan to stop eating my Quiznos sandwich. He's getting his fat cop fingers all over it. He's got gun oil on his fingers. He's ruining my sandwich. Murder. I do enjoy a Quiznos.
Yes, who doesn't?
Quiznos are
nice,
they're
toasty.
really good, actually.
Love that artisan bread.
Listen, story of the day next. Stay there.
Gregorio! Antonio!
What was the last word that was said today? That ought to hold the little fuckers.